And the western wildfires are burning at such an alarming rate that smoke has now made its way to the East Coast. In Oregon, the flames of the Bear Fire continue to spread, charring thousands of acres. The smoke from the fire has made the air quality in Portland the worst in the world. The fires are being blamed for 10 deaths and nearly 24 people are missing. Things are not much better in California. Just look at how intense the Bobcat Fire is as it burns near Los Angeles. This fire alone has already burned 38,000 acres and it's only 3% contained. At least 19 people have been killed from the fires. Tina Patel with our Los Angeles station KCBS joins me now from Sierra Madre, California, which is near the Bobcat Fire. Tina, thank you so much for being with us. You know, we just heard how bad
Absolutely.
the air quality is in Oregon. How bad is the air near LA?
It is very unhealthy. We are in one of the communities that's directly south of the Bobcat Fire, and when you drive around, you really don't see anyone out in these neighborhoods. Everyone is staying indoors. We've talked to some people that said they've actually gone out and bought air purifiers in the last week because even inside they could smell the smoke. And it's not just the areas that are right by the fire where it's a concern. We are actually seeing the smoke have an impact over much of the LA basin, and it's been that way for about a week now. People really tired of this smoke just hanging over us.
And what are you seeing people do to try and protect their homes from the fire as it continues to spread?
Yeah, well, actually, let me show you where we are because the fire is in the mountains directly behind us. You can't actually see it because where it's burning right now is on the other side of these ridges. But over the last week, we have seen the flames on the top of these ridges, and the concern for people who live down below is that those flames, once they crossed kind of down, that they would just be racing down the hillside. So we have seen a lot of people, when they see those flames, be out in their own yards with their sprinklers, getting their water hoses and trying to water down their trees. They were saying that even though they didn't know if it was safe, they wanted to do whatever they could to protect their homes because they know that the resources are really so tight, they didn't know if they could count on firefighters to get to their neighborhoods.
Sure. And Tina, in the past, firefighters in other parts of the country and world have come to help in situations like this. What are we seeing now in terms of help, especially as, of course, the area continues to grapple with the pandemic?
Yeah, there's so many different things at play right now, but we are being told that there are more and more resources coming here. I just talked to a man this morning who said he saw some firefighters from North Texas in his neighborhood. We've heard of crews coming from Mexico. The problem is what you said earlier. There are fires not only burning throughout California, but also Oregon and Washington. So really, there are just so many areas that need help and probably not enough resources to help everyone.
And so then, for those who would like to help, where can they send donations?
You know, there is a California Wildlife Relief Fund, and the easiest thing to do is go to calfund.org. Now, the particular fire that we've been covering, the Bobcat Fire, it has not been as bad. We haven't seen any homes damaged in these neighborhoods, but unfortunately, I think we know that wildfire season is just beginning. There are more winds expected as we go into the coming months. It is very dry out here, so I think everyone knows this is not going to be the last fire that we have to deal with. And unfortunately, it's not just Southern California, it's all of California and all of the West Coast that might be dealing with more fires, not just now, but in the coming months.
All right. Well, Tina Patel, thank you for joining us. Stay safe. Unfortunately, that mask you're wearing is now doing double duty. Thanks again.